going to blow away that track, which was made in Track Studio. We're going to start a brand new track. We're going to try to do this in record time in under 5 minutes. Are you up for it?
See how we go. We'll see how we go.
So the reason why it's ridiculously easy to use is because we let you create by playing. And James is going to tell you what he's doing here.
Like Will said, this is super easy. We're just using regular driving controls here. We've got elevation on the right stick so we can make some hills. And it's smart enough that if we cross over the track, it's going to put in a little overpass or something for us. So we're going to keep this track pretty short, I think. Just make a little straight here. And then we'll bring it back to the finish line. We just have to drive back through the finish gate to close this off.
All right, bring it home, James. So as he closes the loop, what's happened here is in seconds, he's actually made a brand new functional racetrack. And as he enters test drive mode, we spawn AI opponents, and he's racing, and he's finding out how fun his track is right away. How's it feeling?
Feels pretty good, I think. Feels pretty good. We better dress it up, though.
All right. So I kind of like off-roading. Can we add some dirt roads to our track?
I think so. We've got something here for you. So we'll just select dirt from our palette here. And this is as simple as just dragging it out over the track. We can change the surface type. So that's pretty easy.
All right. Now we got to put in a background. Why don't we start with some mountains? Can you make some really big mountains?
I think we can do that.
I'm a fan of big mountains.
I think we got something here for you. We'll just make this brush a little bigger for you and just start pulling away here. This is really satisfying.
Bigger. I love big mountains. They
Bigger is always better.
remind me of our home in Vancouver, British Columbia. They're beautiful mountains there.
Nice.
So I think we need to add some water.
I think we can do that as well. We just turn the brush around and we'll just drag this out through here. And then we've got a lake for these guys. I think one last thing we're going to need to do here, though, is we're going to have to even out this hill here. So just make the brush a little smaller. And once again, we can just drag this around and we'll bring up another hill. And we're all good. That's looking pretty good. One last thing while we're here. We'll go to our surface brushes. We've got a ton of surfaces to choose from. We're just going to go with some dirt around here today, and we can just spray this down like this. Nice and easy.
All right. I think it's time to add some green. Can you make a forest?
I think we got something here. Let's see. We'll go to our props. We'll just bring the cursor back through here. I think a couple of trees around this corner is probably going to look pretty good. Ooh. So we'll just start around here, and we'll just start laying these guys down. Once again, this is nice and easy. Just drag it out around the road. We can speed it up. Come back into the middle here, and we'll just fill out the center here, and I think we're good. Nice.
So that looks nice. But where do the Modnation racers live? I think we need to build a village for them.
Yeah, I think we've got one of them in here. So this is in our palette. It's our village brush. Once more, we can just drag this thing around the side of the track and just start laying these down. We'll speed it up again. That's pretty satisfying. So now we're just going to fill in the middle of the track as well, I think. There we go.
That's awesome.
I think that's probably pretty good.
You know me, I'm kind of a reckless driver, so we need some objects I can smack through and maybe some weapons that I can pick up.
I think we've got something here. We'll go with some safety cones around the inside here. That should make it nice and fun. And then I think we'll do a couple of weapons on the dirt section. So we'll just come back through to here, select our weapon pickup, place a couple of these down, and I'm going to drop in a little extra for myself just in case I get in trouble in this race.
Cool. All right, I think we have to hurry up. Time's ticking.
One more thing. Okay. I've got to drop in some of these little guys. I love these little guys.
James. You have to forgive my friend. He's from Australia, so we'll indulge him. Yeah, I like mountains. He likes sheep. Okay, finishing touches.
Okay.
Bring it home.
I think we're going to raise the water here. That lake's pretty cool, but I think it could be a bit higher. So we'll just, whoa, that's a little too high. We'll drop that down a bit. That's about right, I think. Last thing we're going to do here is we're going to put in a bit of a sunset. It's always nice. So we'll bring the sun around to this side, I think. Just drop down a little so we can see it. Bring it down in the sky. That's probably a little too low, but we'll bring that up about there. I think that's going to be good for us.
Awesome. So why don't you go into test run mode and see how it is. What's just happened, folks, is James has created an original track from scratch. It's fully populated, fully lit, it's fully playable within seconds. And now we're going to have some fun here. He can continue tweaking his track using a whole host of tools. He can save it to the PS3 hard drive. He can upload it. Other people can play it online. He can even download it and remix it.
Oh, these guys are tough. I'm going to have to take them out.
I think you built a pretty tough track. You have to strike back with your secret weapon. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome demo, James. That was incredible. To keep the faith there, James, even I didn't think you were going to get it done in 5 minutes. But
I do my best.
You know, it would be amazing to see what you or anyone else here could do given more than 5 minutes on a stage here. So That's just a brief introduction to Modnation Racers, and the passionate team back at United Front Games in Vancouver is working really hard on dreaming up more features that we're going to tell all of you about in the coming months. But in the meantime, what really drives us every day is dreaming what all of you are going to race, create, and share when the game is released in 2010. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good E3.